All right, you guys, so we are back creating our eco map again. Eco map is a physical representation of the systems that are in your life that plays a big role in your life, right? And for me to break it down, it's really basically what is feeding you and the energy that you are giving the things that are feeding you. So I want you to start off like this, and don't mind this right here. My daughter just took it upon herself to take a pen and just write on this. I be trying to teach her stuff, but she be doing her own thing. But nonetheless, this is still usable, and so yes, this is what we're doing, and this is kind of backwards. So basically, this is what you're going to do. You're going to write your name in the center of this, right? On top of that, I titled it "What is feeding you?" You guys could put "What is feeding me?" What is feeding you? So you put your name, you draw a circle. You just do like this, right? What is feeding you? Write your name, and I want you all to create a key. So your key could be something, the key is going to be the representation of the system that you or are going to be placing on what you believe is feeding you. So for example, if you draw a line, it could represent, it's positive vibes only, right? If you draw a line with like a mountain like thing, I don't know, zigzag, I don't know what you want to call it. It could represent stress. It is stressful. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. See, so this line will represent being positive. This line, positive vibes. This line will represent stress. It's stressful. Let me think of some. Try to create some other lines. So I don't know. I just put some more on my key list. So it could be, again, positive. The straight line represents positive. The dagger line represents it's stressful. The squiggly line is like it's unstable. This line right here with the looped eye, it needs content. Like you are content with what is going on. And so I have added more to the list. So I added the arrows. So the arrows, these are bad arrows. So the arrows will represent the way the energy is being flowed. So the lines in the middle represents the intensity of it. So that means it's very intense. So start putting, like we did kind of before. What activity did we do this in? I can't remember, but I know we did this kind of activity like this before. But so we are going to kind of draw around the circle the different systems. I can't even say the word. The different systems that are in our lives. You guys don't have to have it to be as basic as mine, because this is like for your personal use, but mine is going to be used as an example. But mine is definitely real life, like honestly. So I'm going to do the ones that I feel comfortable with sharing with you all. Right, so I have created the systems that are in my life right now. Again, I want you all to be very specific with the systems that are in your life. So if I wanted to be specific, I could have put, if I was doing family, which family member that is really giving me some, I will put their name, right? I will put their name. Or if I'm doing like talking about friends, if I want to go individually with my friends, I will put their name. If you all are doing social media, because social media, believe it or not, in my opinion, it's a system in our life. Social media is running things. People do business on social media, like it's here. So I would definitely put social media up here, and to be even more specific, put which media outlet that you are using that is having you just, I'm gonna put it up here right now. I'm gonna put it up here so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about, because I know some people are visual learners and I'm a visual learner. So I am going to put Instagram. Ew, this is so sloppy. I'm writing so sloppy, you guys. I promise you I don't write sloppy, but I don't know. So I'm putting, and so I put Instagram right over here. Oh, let me put it closer. So I put Instagram up there. So the systems that I placed, that I put, that I believe that are feeding me right now. Oh, I should have did something else. Hold on. So these are the systems that I placed that are in my environment. So I put school, my mastermind sisters. You guys are gonna hear me talk about them a lot because this group was really sent by God. But work, home, my spiritual walk with Christ, and Instagram. So I want you guys, again, you may have to add some more. Like, this may be a lot more than you may have a lot more on your list, right? You may have a lot more on your list because you all are getting specific with the things that are feeding you, and that's the goal. For the sake of this episode, I'm just using my life that I feel comfortable with sharing as an example. So let's start drawing. So right now, so I'm gonna draw and I'm going to explain to you all what I have done. All right, you guys. So I am back with my eco map of myself. So again, I did school, Instagram, my spiritual walk with Christ, home, work, my mastermind sister. So I'm going to start with school. So school, I don't know if you guys could kind of tell, but right now I drew the, so I want you guys to use your key, right? Use your key as a point for you. And this is something that you all may do with a client. I learned this in my social work class. I haven't done it yet. I only did it in class, but I think this is a helpful tool that you guys can use to figure out what is feeding you right now in the season that you are in, and again, list the different systems that really takes a big part on your life. So I'm gonna start with school. Right now, school is stressful for me and it's intense. Okay, that's why I drew the line, the two dash lines, and also my arrow is, school is making me stressed. Now I am making school stress. Okay, so the arrow is where the energy is, how the energy is flowing from. So right now, school is stressful. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that. It is it is winding down to the ending of the semester. That's when every professor and their mother want to give us a paper. These 10 to 12 page papers. So it'll give us all these readings. It's a lot. And to be honest, I'm really not feeling school right now. So that is just a quick demonstration, you guys, of to kind of figure out what is feeding you in this season, okay? What is feeding you? What is feeding you? What is feeding you? Once y'all find out what is feeding you, then you could really start to take off. You could kind of really refocus and shift your energy and put controls in place. Again, put boundaries in place. Yeah, we talked about boundaries last week, and I said if y'all have any questions with boundaries, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We can have a deeper discussion about it. So I really hope this episode was really helpful for you guys, because as we start to progress forward, we are going to be uncomfortable. We are going to be exposed. We are going to be feeling naked sometimes, and it's going to have us feeling vulnerable. We are removing people from our lives because they cannot come with us right now in this season. I want you all to be mindful of what is feeding you, because it's only at the top. This is what we asked for. We asked to be in this position, right? And in order for us to really get there, it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly. We are going to be stripped from things that make us comfortable in this season. So with that being said, you guys, I really hope you all really dig deep into this exercise, right? This is just my little example, but I really want you all to dig deep, dig underneath the surface level, and really put the different systems that are in your life. So you guys, so we are closing out another episode of the Growing and Glowing Through Social Work YouTube channel. Okay, we are closing it on out. I see you all again next week, episode 5. I don't know what I'll be talking about. I have to consult my Lord. No, I don't know what I'll be talking about, so I know it's going to be something great. Ciao. Later, y'all. I see y'all all next week. Peace.